Hi everybody, Evelyn here. When I started my research on the best winter boots to wear, I just had a really hard time finding anything suitable. There weren't any in-depth reviews, and so when I finally found the perfect pair of winter boots, I thought I had to share it with you. Mainly, I wanted to look for a pair of boots that would keep my feet dry, would be comfortable to wear all day, comfortable to hike and go on long walks, and most importantly, was waterproof against the rain and the snow. And you know, when I walk around the streets, in the stores, on the trails, I see a lot of people wearing very fashionable, stylish boots that look equally functional and good looking. And I figured that it was probably by the brand of Timberland. Now I'm sure you know very well Timberland is a very well-known brand. It has had a long history of making very sturdy and functional outdoor shoes. And I want to let you know that this video is in no way sponsored by them. It's just something that I wanted to share just based on my own experience and an honest assessment of how I like them so far. So I'll give you 5 reasons why these boots are my all-time favorite. And before I get started, let's give you some facts and details. So the boot I have here is the women's Maddsen winter waterproof boot. It comes in actually 3 colors, and this one is in the lighter shade. It also comes in the black version and also a more of a nubuck beige version. Okay, so according to the website, the upper leather of the shoe is made with waterproof premium leather, and it has a fully gusseted tongue. It has rust-proof speed lace hardware with lace hooks at top. It has an anti-fatigue removable footbed, a compression molded EVA midsole, and a trademark timber dry waterproof membrane to keep your shoe waterproof. A rubber lug outsole. The heel height is 1.4 inches, shaft height is 4.5 inches, and it is lined with a nice full warm rebottle fabric lining that contains at least 50% recycled plastic. So, you know, something eco-friendly and warm and functional at the same time. This shoe retails for about $140, but it's currently on sale and you can get it for $99 plus an additional 20% off at checkout. So that gives you a final price of around $80, which I think is actually a really good deal. So let's talk about sizing. I had a little bit of issue with the sizing with the Timberland boots. I actually ordered a few other designs of their other boot styles that were also waterproof, but were more of a traditional boot design. And my feet measures around 10 inches, which would mean that my sizing on the Timberland chart would be around a size 8.5. which is exactly at 10 inches. So I decided to go for 8.5 and a 9. But when I got my shoes, I found them to be a little bit too snug, tight. My toes were bumping against the very top part of the boot, so that was a no-go. And I decided to try these ones, and I ordered them in a 9 and a 9.5 just to be safe. And so happens the 9.5 fits me perfectly. But interestingly, the other boot design that I also ordered in a 9.5 was way too loose for me. I just felt that my foot was moving a lot in the shoe and it was just not a comfortable fit. So because this particular boot that I have has a nice inner rebottle fabric lining, I think that helps cushion the additional space in the shoe, and so it gives me a better fit. So really, perhaps if you're thinking about ordering this, get a few sizes below and above just to get that perfect fit. Timberland has an amazing return policy, so I think it's better to get a few more sizes just to be sure you have the best fit. All right, so let me give you my 5 reasons why I like this boot so much. Reason number 1, it's super lightweight, which means to me it's comfortable to wear. It won't add additional strain on my foot, on my ankle. You know, when your feet are wearing really heavy shoes or boots, they actually start straining your calf muscles, your thighs, and then moving up towards your hips and your spine. So having, you know, comfortable and lightweight shoes really means a lot to me in terms of my all-day comfort. Reason number 2 is it's waterproof. Where I live in the Pacific Northwest, it rains a lot, we have snow, and so a shoe that can really block off that extra moisture and prevent any water from going inside the shoe is a must for me. And when your feet are dry and warm and snug, then you're less likely to have blisters, and you know, it just makes the whole day feel a lot more comfortable. Reason number 3, this shoe is actually super warm, but not so warm that your feet start to get super sweaty and hot inside. So I've worn these boots both indoors and outdoors, and when I'm outside in the cold elements, it was around 15 Fahrenheit at one point, and I was outside and my feet did not feel cold at all. It just felt perfect. I was walking around, and just from the body heat that you generate when you move around, just kept my feet in this perfect temperature where I wasn't feeling chilly and could really enjoy being outside and not worry about my feet being too cold or getting frostbite. And on the other hand, when I went indoors, my feet didn't feel sweaty or hot at all. Actually, I think that it has a very breathable lining, and so no issues with hot, sweaty feet. It's just the perfect blend of keeping your feet snug and warm on the outside, but then when you're indoors, you don't even notice that your feet are in warm boots. So I actually have this other pair of boots by the brand of Sorel. I think this design is called Emily, if I'm not mistaken. This design is no longer on their website, so I couldn't really get the exact information for you. And even though it's a waterproof boot, but when I wear it outside in the rain or in the cold temperatures, I feel the cold temperature seeping in. And because it's cold, I also get the feeling that my feet are getting moist and maybe damp. But then when I go inside to check, my socks are actually dry. But because the temperature is so cold, your feet suddenly feel like it's also wet. So I don't like that feeling, and so these Timberland boots don't give me that sensation, and it's an added benefit for me. The 4th reason is comfort. These boots felt great from the very first moment I put them on and wore them for the day. I must admit, towards the end of the first day, I felt a slight pinch in my foot. I think it was around the toe area maybe. So I do agree that these boots need a little bit of breaking in. So if you're going to go on a long hike before wearing these boots, I really suggest you wearing them at home just to soften the leather and break them in, and so you get the most comfort when you start wearing them. But on day 2, when I started wearing them again, I had absolutely no issues. The boots felt great and comfortable, and when your feet are happy, your day is going to be a happy one. And on the Timberland website, it says that these boots are fitted with an anti-fatigue removable footbed that provides comfort during extended hours of rigorous stroll. And the timber dry lining helps keep your feet free from moisture and full of adventure. And I couldn't agree more with this description. I have absolutely no issues with comfort. It has been, I don't feel any muscle strain on my feet. You know, I'm out and about the whole day, and I don't even notice that I'm wearing winter snow boots because, you know, they're just very comfortable. And reason number 5 is the design and the color combination. The shoe doesn't look too bulky, it looks fashionable, it looks good with long pants or with leggings. With long, thick socks. No matter, you can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with sweats, with a fleece pants. So really versatile, yet giving you a little bit of an edge in terms of trendiness and style. One thing I did worry was because my shoe is a relatively lighter in color that it may scuff up or get dirty quite easily. But so far I've been wearing these for a few weeks and it hasn't been that dirty. I believe maybe using a magic eraser or some cleaning solution probably could help remove most of the dirt. So, but in any case, these shoes are meant to be enjoyed outdoors. So even if they do get dirty and a little bit marked up, I think it just adds to its character and proves that this shoe has been well loved. So I hope this video gave you an idea of why I like this boot so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please give me a like and subscribe. It would really help support this channel. And leave me a comment below on what you think about Timberland and their boots and their clothing line. I just feel that this company does pay a lot of attention to their footwear, the design that goes into it, and you know what? I really appreciate that. So anyway, I'll see you again in my next video. Bye now.